Welcome back to the Stony Brook Sports Report. You know, the Stony Brook Athletic Department is proud of its athletic achievements, but also its academic ones. Currently, 3 former student athletes are in med school and are preparing to become doctors. Here's a close-up look at the trio. 3 different athletes playing 3 different sports in 3 different seasons, all sharing one common bond, the desire to become a doctor.
Right now I'm kind of leaning towards anesthesia.
Right now I'm leaning towards doing maybe urology as a surgical subspecialty, or maybe cardiology, gastroenterology, something like that, but it changes, so I'm not really sure.
I plan to become an orthopedic surgeon.
The goal of becoming a doctor is a lofty one for anyone. When you throw in the demands of being a Division I athlete on top of it, it requires a unique blend of determination, commitment, and passion.
I took my books with me all the time on all of our road trips and tried to study before games and after games. And a lot of times I would feel bad for my roommates because I would get up early to study before the game and I would definitely wake them up.
But you learn how to not put things off until later because there's just not going to be any later. And so as opposed to just, pushing it off, I'll do it tomorrow, you just learn how to do it.
And while the demands are great and the pressure is high, these student athletes all found that the lessons they've learned on the field and in the pool carried over to the classroom.
There's a lot of skills and habits that you pick up from playing athletics that carry over to other aspects of your life in terms of discipline and hard work, teamwork, and all those other cliche type sayings.
I think I learned through being an athlete that it's okay to fail sometimes, and then that through failing you can learn how to build on that and to ultimately succeed.
I was able to develop confidence and realize that when I pushed myself, I was able to accomplish things that I never thought were possible.
When faced with situations, either academic or athletic, that seemed impossible at the time, these 3 student athletes all found the support system within the Stony Brook Athletic Department an invaluable resource.
I remember getting motivational speeches from some of my coaches that kind of inspire you not just focus just what's on the football field, but also in the classroom as well as other aspects, and just developing goals and working towards those goals.
The whole athletic department really played a huge role, just providing me with the resources in order to succeed. In terms like the Goldstein Center, there was always tutoring that was available and advisors that would help me plan my schedule and make sure I was keeping up to date with different deadlines and different requirements that I needed to be accepted into medical school. And at the same time, they were there, supporting me through the whole process. They would ask me, as I was going through the application process, how it was going, and it was just nice to know that they were there behind me and supporting me.
I think they always realize that you're a student before you're an athlete, and that they were always really supportive, and never was I forced to choose between my sport and my studies.
After experiencing such success, both academically and athletically, pursuing their medical degrees at Stony Brook seemed like a no-brainer.
I had such a great time as an undergrad. Just wasn't ready to say bye to everyone yet. I loved the academic program that they had at the Stony Brook Medical School. The professors were great and all the different classes that we were able to take. So it was really just a great program that I wanted to get involved in.
And I liked the interaction that I'd seen already with the hospital and all the facilities that they had over there, the opportunities for both clinical and basic science research, and the faculty members that I knew who taught on both an undergraduate and the medical school level. I knew that they were very gifted and very dedicated faculty members, and so I was sure that I would get a quality education, so I was excited to stay.
As easy as these 3 have made their journey sound, they all admit to having gone through some rough patches, but in the end, they all agree it's been well worth it.
It is a long road and it is difficult. You have to make sure that you're putting a lot of time and effort into your schoolwork, but also that it is possible. It's possible to be successful as a student and also as an athlete, and you don't have to sacrifice one for the other. I know a lot of times people would tell me, how were you able to do it, or tell me that I wouldn't be able to do it, and that's just not true at all. I would tell student athletes that if it's their dream to become a doctor, go for it.